OpenGov is building a platform for governments with a suite of enterprise and BI tools specifically tailored for the public sector and their concerns. Governments actually, to this day, will email around Excel sheets. So our budget builder product enables them to collaborate in the cloud and see their entire budget proposal site in one set. So OpenGov has their standard RESTful APIs. We kind of started API first, but as a small startup, you can only really focus on what's the minimum amount to get a product out the door. So we have our standard RESTful models. We also have dataset query APIs, actually 3 of them. And then we run a GraphQL proxy so that our front-end developers can leverage Facebook's Relay, which just kind of sits in between the front-end and our back-end RESTful APIs. And Apogee's OAuth sits there as kind of our first step towards developing the partner ecosystem. There's like 4 different backends, and they're all kind of have slightly different styles to them. And so when I took over as API architect earlier this year, one of the things has been trying to funnel all of this into having good APIs that we can release to the public. Really, the primary focus of our stuff is financial. And so when we have that piece and we kind of own that piece, then any other product can come in and say, oh, hey, let me leverage your APIs now that you store all this data in a nice way, and now we can produce like full-blown reporting solutions. Because I developed the API solution from Apogee as a second layer on top of our APIs, it allows them to be as agile as they need to be with them while still maintaining the contract at the API gateway layer. So I can kind of futz around with whatever they've developed on the back end and present it in a much more consumable manner. One thing I can tell you is that one of our partners, it made that integration really fast. So we had the Apogee solution in place. We were talking with them, and they were like, okay, well, we need these APIs. And we said, here's our portal, and we only needed 1 day of engineering time. And then they've been self-service ever since. So what used to take 2 to 4 weeks per partner has been reduced down to like 1 day. I like to view APIs as a product. It requires product management, it requires buy-in, it requires knowing who the customer is, and the customer is developers. But it also includes the developers who are at your customer base, and also partner companies who may have the main knowledge and may not have the main knowledge. So I absolutely believe it's a product that then expands, of course, into services and channels and everything else.